been a while since I've actually bought another soldering gun for the basement. I've been going on that one for years, and pretty much keeping it together. I've display died on it twice. And the actual soldering gun, one of the elements is burned out already, and it's seen better days. One thing it does keep doing is if you push too hard when you're soldering, this pops out of the threads here and comes loose. So it's due for replacement. I ended up finding this one for a whopping $50. But actually I think I got it cheaper because it doesn't have any of the extras. It doesn't have the tips, doesn't have the solder. But some good reviews, some bad reviews, obviously. It's basically the box. And this is the SD1. You couldn't even spell soldering iron. Electric soldering IRO. No N. Maybe there's copyright. What do we got in here? We got a huge thick book, which is pretty much overkill for this thing. It's in different languages. Whatever. The actual soldering station, that's actually quite light. Doesn't feel like it's got a transformer in it, which it likely doesn't. One of the reasons I picked this one being, well, obviously because it's cheap, but also because one of the issues I always ran into with this cheap one here is the display kept burning out. This one has no display. It's basically a knob. I'm going to actually run a test to see if it actually functions the way it does. And it doesn't just turn on and that's it. And this is just fake. I doubt it, but I'll test it anyway. What else we get in here? Comes with the doodad that sits in the back, I'm guessing. In the back and holds the solder. Which I already got one, so I don't even know if I even need this half of it. Yeah. I like mine better. What else we got? Comes with the cord, and obviously this here. Cool. One thing that did stick with these cheaper ones, stick with the same tip. Same heating element, which I have spares for. And I have extra tips right there. Oh, no, they're right there. Sweet. So I don't need the extra tips. That's a sweet deal. Universal wise, could you use a different tip on it? If you had to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pin. This one is a 5 pin. So I'm gonna go with new. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't think it would. Yeah, no. Nope, don't even line up even closely. So this one feels really light. Like there is no transformer in it. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. There's like a little bit of weight so it doesn't skid around. This is super light. Yeah, not bad. Some complaints that it didn't even work right out of the box. Like I don't use the soldering gun down here a lot, so don't need anything super high end. It's got a built-in fuse in the back. There we go. You're kidding me, right? I was just kidding when I said, oh, maybe it has to heat up before the light comes on. But I'm not getting anything right off the bat. Very bad sign. There we go. That's weird. It's a connection. Weird. It's getting warm. So the light will go out when it's at temperature. Let's see if we got a heat gun here. Let's just see if we can measure the temperature off of it. Try 400. Yeah, definitely. This is definitely working. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I mean, I could use one of my meters with a thermal probe, but I just burned it out, so I'm not too worried about it. As long as this somewhat works, and I'm not going to remove traces off the boards, then I'm happy with that. And I don't have to worry about displays going bad. Cool. Stinks. I'm not too sure where this goes. I don't even think this attaches to it. I think this is just separate. It's got some feet on the bottom, which I will never use. Maybe the pad or the foam. But yeah, it's, you know, for 50 bucks. I think I got this for 45. I think it's a pretty good deal. At least it works. Let me pull it apart real quick just to see how well it's built. See if it will last longer than a month. It is quite light, so I need a good last. What is that, metal? Yeah, it's metal. I guess it would be if the soldering gun touched it. You wouldn't want to be touching plastic with it. It's in there good. Am I missing a screw here? See anything. It's 60 watts, so it's good enough for this place. Yikes. I'm guessing they went and put screws underneath the feet. Yep. Oldest trick in the book. There we go. Oh my god. Yeah, that's it. It's minimal. that little tiny little transformer there is just enough to heat it up. Wow, that's crazy. 12 volt relay, 28 amp. Nothing to it. Seriously, nothing here that's going to burn out. Well, maybe that capacitor there over time. This one will arc out. But you got AC going right to it. And the ground is going right to this. Everything else is not, nothing else is grounded but this. That's minimal. This one should probably last quite a while. And you can calibrate it. There's a hole there, which is likely the pot on the board. Jeez, crazy. Anyway, I figured I'd let you have a quick look at that because I couldn't figure out why it was so light. I don't have a problem with it. Let's see how long it lasts. If I have any issues, I'll do a follow-up on it later.